Hi, I'm Jez. Oh, Jez? Who's that? Hi, I'm Jazz, and welcome to my Manifesto for Educators. Rule number 9 and 10. Resist the fear of getting it wrong, because your best guess is our best hope. You see, that, notice, describe, judgment. That's one of my favourite slides in some of my keynotes that I do. And the idea is that we want to notice things with stay neutral, keep curious, just notice, and describe those things, speak the truth about those things, but reserve judgment. Because the moment we jump to judgment, it all goes wrong. So we have this thing called open table. And during open table, whoever's there at dinner time, breakfast time, whatever, there's no judgment. You're not allowed to judge. So I can't judge you and I can't judge myself either. So at open table, we had some questions, and my daughter, when she was 12, picked one of the questions. And the question was, what habit of your parents will you take on when you become an adult? And I'm thinking, oh, so much of this, there's going to be so many. So I asked the kids this, and my daughter says, oh, I've got a habit that I don't want to take on when I become an adult. And I'm like, can't think what that is. And I say, go on then. And she says, when I grow up, I would like a job that means that I can come home and just be present with the people that I love. Oh, it's like, but it's open table. So I can't say, how dare you? That's not because that's judgment. And I also can't go, oh God, it's true, I'm a terrible parent, because that's judgment. I'm judging myself. So all I can do is say, tell me more, which actually was more, tell me more, because I didn't want to hear any more. And she just talked about how, I love my job and I'm very passionate about it, but there's times when I'm at home when I'm not focused, or when she's talking to me and I'm doing emails, I don't even look up. And it's kind of like I'm thinking a lot about my job and I'm not really present at home. And she would just like a job where that wasn't the case. Now, at that point, I felt like, but I've got two choices. I've got guilt or gratitude, and I chose gratitude. How great that I know this now, because it means that I can change it. She was 12, chapter 12 of parenting, not enjoying it so much. So chapter 13 is going to be different. And that's what I mean by don't fear, I'm going to get it wrong. What if I get it wrong? Because there is no what if. You are going to get it wrong. You're going to make bad mistakes. You're going to make bad decisions. You're not going to make it right. But the secret isn't to not make mistakes. The secret is to get the time between realizing you've got it wrong and pivoting and doing something else as short as possible. And that means you've got no time for guilt and shame and, oh God, I'm awful, because that's just wasting time. Because what we need to do is pivot to the time we can go, okay, that didn't go how I wanted it to go. I feel 7 kinds of way about that. Let me breathe. Okay, so what can I learn from it, and what am I going to do next? It's that time. Honestly, for me, that time used to be years. Then it was months, then it was weeks, then it was days, then it was hours. I've got it down to minutes. I'm going for seconds. But that fear of getting it wrong stops you from acting. And right now, honestly, we trust you. And your best guess is our best hope. No one is judging you. No one is hovering over you, going, oh, wow, you didn't do that very well. And if they did, at a time like this, they're like the Sports Direct guy who wants to open shine this time. No one's going to be applauding them at that time. This is really important right now. This is important for you. Notice and describe your way of being, how you are, how you feel, but do not add judgment. Because there is no, it should be like this. This is uncharted territory for everyone. Be judgment-free. It's a bit like being vegan, but you can still eat meat. Join me next time on my Manifesto for Educators for rule number, I'm losing track of all these, whatever that is, the blue one, 11. Yes, rule number 11, look after yourself so you can show up 100% for others.